So when a giant like Alphabet drops its earnings report, you gotta pay attention. It's not just about numbers on a spreadsheet. It's really a signal for the whole tech world. And let me tell you, their latest quarter is a big one. We're going to dive in because this is the story of how AI stopped being some sci-fi concept and started becoming a real, honest-to-goodness profit machine.
All right, let's just start with one number. I want this to sink in, 48%. So what is that? Is it a good grade on a test? No. That is the year-over-year revenue growth for Google Cloud. In the cutthroat world of cloud computing, a number like that isn't just good, it's absolutely explosive. And you know what's lighting the fuse? Pretty much one thing, the massive surging demand for AI.
And here's the thing. It wasn't just a one-hit wonder with cloud. Nope. You look across the entire company, and Alphabet didn't just meet Wall Street's expectations. They completely blew past them. We're talking a solid beat on both revenue and earnings per share. This is a company that is just firing on all cylinders. Which, of course, leads to the big question, right? How on earth are they pulling this off?
Well, let's get into it. To really get how they did it, you have to appreciate the sheer scale of this quarter. Seriously, this wasn't just good. We're talking about a truly stunning, record-breaking performance. Just look at these numbers. The growth is just wow. For the first time ever, their full-year revenue crossed $400 billion. The fourth quarter, up 18% from last year. But here's the stat that really gets me. Even Google Search, their bread and butter, a business that's already unimaginably huge, grew by 17%. Think about that. All of this is spitting out a record $52 billion in cash flow. These aren't just big numbers, they're monumental, and they're all pointing in one direction. So you're probably seeing the pattern here. What's the common thread tying all this incredible success together? Well, it's their AI engine. It is roaring to life. And inside the company, they've got a name for it, the Gemini effect. That huge long-term bet they made on AI, yeah, it's starting to pay off, big time.
And hey, you don't have to just take my word for it. Listen to the CEO, Sundar Pichai. He came right out and said it, plain as day. Their AI investments are what's driving this growth across the board. This makes it crystal clear, right? AI isn't some little side project over there. It's the absolute core of their entire strategy going forward.
Okay, get ready for another huge number, over 750 million. What's that? That's how many people are using the Gemini app every single month. And let's be super clear here. This is not some nerdy tool just for developers. This is a mainstream product for everyday people, and it has scaled up at a mind-boggling speed. That gives Google an insane advantage when it comes to user data and feedback. But it's not just about getting more people to use it. The tech itself is getting way, way more powerful. The new version, Gemini 3 Pro, can chew through 3 times more information, what the engineers called tokens, than the last one. Just think of tokens as the Lego bricks of language for an AI. The more bricks it can use, the more complex and detailed stuff it can build. For us, the users, it just means the answers are better, we can do more with it, and it opens up a whole new world of possibilities. And this is where their real genius kicks in. See, Gemini isn't just some app you have to go find. They are weaving it into the very fabric of everything you already use. It's popping up in search with these new AI overviews. It's right there in Google Workspace, helping you write emails. It's even on YouTube, giving creators brand new tools to work with. Basically, AI is becoming a part of the whole Google experience. You can't miss it. Now, all this amazing consumer-facing AI stuff is cool, but where is it really, really making money? That would be in the enterprise world. Google Cloud's performance has been a total breakout, and it's sending a huge signal that big businesses are trusting Google to be their guide in this new AI era. Just look at this chart. The visual says it all, right? Google Cloud's operating income more than doubled in just 1 year. You know, for years, the big question hanging over Google was, yeah, cloud is growing, but can it ever actually make money? Well, I think we have our answer, and it's a loud, resounding yes. This isn't just a growth story anymore, folks. This is a straight-up profit machine. And if you're wondering if this is just a fluke, if this momentum is going to last, check out this number, $240 billion. That is Google Cloud's current backlog. What's a backlog? It's basically all the money that companies have already promised to pay them in the future. It's a mountain of guaranteed revenue. And it is the ultimate vote of confidence you can get from the business world. Okay, but this is where the story takes a fascinating turn. Because staying on top, building this AI future, it comes with a price tag that is just jaw-dropping. We're talking about a full-blown AI arms race.
So you're probably thinking what I'm thinking. All this record profit, all this insane growth. What's the catch? There's got to be a catch, right? Well, you're right. There is. And it is a very big one. And here it is, the catch. $185 billion. That's how much Alphabet is planning to spend on capital expenditures. That's stuff like servers and data centers in 2026. Just to put that into perspective for you, that one-year budget is bigger than the entire economy of a lot of countries. It is an absolutely staggering amount of money. So where is all that cash going? Are they building fancy new offices with slides and free food? No. This is a laser-focused investment in the absolute guts of AI. About 60% of it is going straight into servers, the raw horsepower. The other 40%? That's for the massive data centers and the networking to connect it all together. They are literally building the digital foundation for the next decade of technology. Okay, let's just take a step back for a second and think about what this really means for all of us, for the whole tech industry. This isn't just them upping the budget a little bit. No, this is an all-in bet on what the future is going to look like. And the ripples from this are going to be felt everywhere. And this right here, this is the core tension of the whole story. You've got record profits on one hand and record spending on the other. It seems like a paradox, right? But what they're doing is actually pretty simple. They're taking the massive profits from today's business and plowing every dollar they can into building a future they believe will be exponentially bigger. So, after all that, what are the big takeaways? What should you remember from this? I think it boils down to three things. First, AI is no longer a science experiment. It is a core, money-making part of the business, period. Second, the price to play this game at the highest level, that $185 billion, well, it's creating a huge wall that most companies just can't climb over. And third, this AI arms race, it's not just happening, it's speeding up, dramatically. Which really leaves us with one last big question to think about. When you look at this level of spending, combined with their massive user base and the incredible tech they're building, is Alphabet basically just buying the future of AI? Are they spending so much that no one else can possibly keep up? It's a really powerful thought, and based on these numbers, it's a question the rest of the tech world better have an answer for, and fast.